Hey everyone, Ittarra here, bringing you the next part of Legend of Legaia. When we last left off, Songi had destroyed Byron Monastery. And if you hear clicking, I apologize, that's me trying to get my recorder back up. But when we last left off, we're about to enter this door right here. Silent Contemplation. Who is it? Could it be? Is that you, Ittarra? No! Yes. That voice, it's Ittarra. Just wait just one moment while I unlock the door. Because silence has a voice. Quickly, hurry inside before the server monsters come. Ziploc. Well, Ittarra and Hilda, I'm glad you finally reached us to safety. Ha! Let me twirl my mustache. I just heard what happened from Master Teacher. So the Genesis tree of the West Vaz forest was already dead. That's too bad. As you can see, things here are a mess. That Songi betrayed us. The monastery wall was destroyed with a great blast. Then came Songi and many Saru. The mist came in and caught us off guard. There were so many Seru monsters. Songi had a Seru on his arm. The Seru may have been controlling him. We barely made it here alive. Such a pitiful story. Ziploc, what about Raiden? Where is Raiden? When he heard that Songi had done this, he ran off in a rage. Maybe he went to look for the monks who survived the attack, or to track down Songi. There's nothing I can do now. Nothing. What a disgrace I am! Don't cry, Ziploc. I'll fight hard, so don't cry, Ziploc. Ittarra, let's get rid of the mist. Let's drive the mist from Byron. Okay, now what you do here is this is essentially a free heal area. I want to help everyone, but the only thing I know how to do is cook. Do you want to eat something before leaving? Yes. Thanks for reading. Go ahead and dig in. Everyone's HP and MP is completely restored. Now, what you want to do here is you want to grind right outside the door, because you don't have to go far, and there's no special Seru save for Gimard and Theater in this area. And if you talk to this guy, do you want to know an old-timer like me to teach you a fighting technique or two? Alright then, learn well. You already know the Hurricane. And Hilda's, I believe, was the Bird Step. Oh, Dolphin Attack, okay. And then if you have your monk in your party, you can do Teach Me Master's Arts, but we don't have them here, so. What I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm actually going to save. I didn't want you to miss that cutscene, because I don't skip cutscenes, really, when it comes to RPGs of sorts. And there's really no long expositions in this game, except for one. There's one exception to that, but that's way far ahead. But what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to grind here a little bit, but what I want to show you first is I want to show you something unique. I'm not sure if I showed it in the last video, but I want to show you something. Level 2. Yes, the Seru can level up. Again, I am not sure if I showed this off in the last part, but when they're level 2, and of course, Seru level up. Enemies actually level up. How freaking crazy is that? And Spirited, that still did 65 damage. That would equate to about 200 damage regular. Oh, and also, I want to show something real quick. Hopefully I can actually get hopefully I can get Gimar to be absorbed by Terra. Alright, you know what? I'm going to Spirit with you, and then I'm going to use Tempest Break on you. There we go. And these Gimars are faster than my characters? Oh god, that's not good. Alright, absorb. Thank you. Alright, now you remember how it did 200 damage, right? When Meta used it, or your protagonist used it. It was like 200 damage. Well, I want to show something interesting that this game actually does. I'm going to do this, Spirit, and Gimar. It was around 220 damage or so, right? Well, this is what happens when you use it with somebody who is not keen to the element. 134? Huh. That's actually not too shabby. And 182 damage. Well, the reason why I wanted to show that was because usually what would end up happening is her fire spells would only do about half the damage that your protagonist would do. What would end up happening is, normally, by this point, I should say, I still can't do it. What would happen is, I would actually end up only doing around 90 damage. But I guess I'm just higher level for this area. Well, that's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to see you guys in just a little bit. I'm going to actually grind up a little bit here. You want to be at level 10 before you leave this area. Believe me, you want to be at level 10. Anything lower, save for, because you don't have the monk here, you can always grind up inside the forest, or you can just use him as a healer of sorts. But what'll end up happening is if you're not at level 10 by the time that you get out of this little section, you're going to suffer major damage, and I'll show you exactly what I mean in just a little bit. So I will see you when I'm done grinding and I'm actually up to level 10. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright everybody, I am back. Now, the problem with what just happened there is because I'm a bright shining star that I forgot that to actually check how much XP I needed to level up. I would have been here for days. At 170 a pop, it would take too much. And that's with over about, I don't know, 5-6 battles already. So we're just going to move on. We're going to move over here. Yeah, close that. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Maya's possessed. Girl. Like, really? Ittarra, it's a setter monster. Gasp. Oh no. Arg. Maya. It's Maya. She's turned into a setter. Maya, wait. Maya, I'll get that setter off you. Wait, I'll take it off. Hilda, stop. But if you rip it off her like that, she'll die. Yeah, that's right. Back away. Why? I don't understand. Look at that movement. Let me tell you. Listen, Hilda. Listen carefully. You should never remove Seru from a human when the mist is around. The Seru and human are one. If you do that, they'll die. There's only one way to free a human who's turned into a Seru monster, and that is to get rid of the mist. You said there's a Genesis tree in East Voss Forest, right? Yeah. If you want to help Maya, you have to awaken the Genesis tree there. Then Maya will turn back into a human? Hilda, I would never lie to you. Also, we've been through this with Drake Castle. Maya, I promise. I promise to destroy the mist. You go here, there's a guardian water. And you only get one chance at getting this, because if you try to do this after the mist, you don't get it. Now, while I was grinding, I was able to capture a theater. Now, let's see what this magic does. Now, please keep in mind that this magic is actually technically nerfed, because it's not the proper person on it, but you can still see the damage that'll do. Now, if you saw, it said, damage, turning laser, plus range. Now, what it means by that is, well, let's see. It can hit both of them if they're within the range of the laser itself. It's not an all-encompassing attack. So it actually causes you to think, can I actually hit these two with it or not? If you have, because later on you'll end up getting a battle with, 3 enemies. If you aim at the center one, you'll hit both, but if you hit any of the sides, you won't reach the other side, which is weird to me, but, what's in the bookshelf? Romance novels. Oi. Looks like an unfinished letter written by Maya. Do you wish to read it? Yes. Ittarra began to read the unfinished letter. Read, yeah, I read. Began to color an unfinished letter. To my daughter May. Today, Ittarra came to Byron and told me about Junior. I was so shocked and shed many tears. When I think of how lonely you must be, my heart breaks with grief when were still so young. I left you and came to Byron. I left because of the mist. Please forgive me for leaving you in Rim Elm. Ittarra says I can return with him, but there's something that keeps me here at the monastery a little longer. Please forgive me. There are 2 orphans here, Songi and Raiden. They are about your age, and they are like sons to me. My obligations here compel me to stay. You must think that I don't care for you, but that is not true. I know the people of the village are supporting you. Please forgive... The letter ends here. And that's when you know Songi's a bastard. In both literal senses of the word. Too far? Nah, not far enough. The women are in the kitchen. They are safe. Now, what happens is, well, after you do that, you want to head to the door that you couldn't actually get to before. Or prior, I should say. Alright. We're just gonna run from these guys. We don't need the more XP. Alright. Let's get us out of here. Today would be good. Load, please. Thank you. Now, as you try to leave, that's when the monk actually comes back and rejoins your party. Wait a minute, both of you. I checked the entire monastery. Everyone's either dead or changed into a Seru. The guy that greeted you in the very first place, the one with the actual different sprite, he actually got turned into a Seru. He was special enough to get turned into a Seru. It can't be true. Songi did all this? How could he have done this? What was he thinking? I had to talk to Songi. I have to find out why he did this. But, Ittarra Hilda, are you going to East Voss Forest now? Yes. I knew it. I know that Songi is waiting for me in East Voss. God damn, I cannot read. I'm trying to skip words and everything else, and I keep wanting to exposition something. If the Genesis tree is still alive, I'll revive it and free the monastery from the mist. You don't have a raw Seru. You're useless. After traveling together, I know how strong you are now. Actually, to be honest, I'm not confident enough to go to East Voss Forest without you. I need your strength. Please, will you take me with you? Now, if you say no like 3 times, he actually gets on his knees and grovels and, you know, saying, please take me or whatever, but we're not going to do that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. Alright. And now that we have him back in our party, the XP is now divvied up once more, like it usually was. Also, don't mind the freaking, don't mind the time. That's not going to really be worth anything. How much money do I have? 2,000? Ugh, I'm poor. That's enough to buy one freaking elemental jewel that'll actually protect us. Also, the raw Seru egg, I just put it on him because, well, he doesn't have anything. And the raw Seru egg actually protects against thunder powers, which is kind of ironic. You're putting thunder power guard on a thunder element character. Alright, he is level 3, so he's going to level up relatively fast in this next coming area. And there's also a new spell that is pretty freaking devastating for this point in the game. Wait a moment, everyone. We took 2 steps! I feel something. I feel Songi's presence. Songi is here. Ittarra, Hilda, I need you to promise something. Even if Songi appears before you, don't fight him. I know this is asking a lot, but if a Seru possesses a soul, as you say, then I want to be the one to take care of it. I will detain you no longer. Come, let's hurry. Keep in mind, he's only 16. Yeah. Alright, so in order to get that, we need a special, we need an actual special, item that's located very near here. Okay, we got some Nidos here, so we need the XP, so I'm just gonna do this. You spirit, you spirit. Of course he spirits. There's nothing really worth it. 166, and it's not even going to be enough to kill him. Lord have mercy. Alright then, let's see here. Oh right, you still had to go. I forgot about you. And yet, he will be one of the best characters in the game. Shockingly enough. Alright, let's see here. You know, let's just do another Tornado Flame. The hell with it. Alright, you Tempest Break that one. And you can do... Yeah, you can do that. Thank God it died. Okay, we're good. I'm happy about that. But the spell we're looking for is the first water spell of the game. It's called a Gazan. Sorry if you hear an airplane. Sorry if you hear an airplane or anything of that nature going on in the background. It's actually, like, relatively cool here. And I'm not sweating and dying in my room, pretty much. So, I'm actually able to have the windows open and everything else and get a nice cool breeze and fresh air. Alright, let's see here. I need to equip you with this. This Ivory Book is essential for absorbing spells. It's not really essential, but it's actually, it makes it a lot easy. It increases your chance to absorb by, I believe, 25%. That's the way the loop around. You know what? We're gonna explore. Nope. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to run from this because they're all so fast. Damn it. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this. We'll deal with you. I'm gonna use you. No. Go. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to... left. There you go. Okay, cool. We got the first strike. That's guaranteed going to kill the mushrooms, which are the evolved forms of the mushrooms. Changing the color sprite equals, you know, hey, we're stronger now. And to think, that's a weaker version of it. If it were on Raiden, it would do 370. It would do like another 100 damage. It's freaking ridiculous. Alright, let's see here. Ah, here we go. Healing Flower. Okay. Healing Flower restores 800 HP, so, you know, that's good. We couldn't go back that one way because that was all blocked by grass. I only have one magic leaf. Eh. Worth it! Alright, what's this one? Oh, here we go. What's this? The Weed Hammer. Oh, a Weed Hammer. Raiden, what's a Weed Hammer? It's something used to break crystal grass and other types of hard grass. Oh. And she's now... It's like, really? What you have to do is you have to run up to these things and just hit X. And it shatters it. Literally shatters it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's gone. Damn it! Can I run from you guys? Please tell me I can. Thank you. Okay, cool. Whew, that was close. I didn't know if I was actually fast enough to run away from them all. Now that we have the Weed Hammer, we can grab the treasure chests that were sealed off beforehand. Oh, and look, that magic leaf I just used is now back in my inventory. Completely 100% planned. No doubts about it. Ever. I'm lying. Alright, what we're gonna do is... Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Now we got this treasure chest, and then we're gonna head further up. I'm surprised I haven't run into a Gazam yet. Holy Christ. Oh, more ambush. That's lovely. Oh, you got a special attack now. You're cool. Congrats on that 38 damage. You're a badass. Oh, that defender chain coming through in a clutch. Alright, let's get out of here. Or not. Oh, that's a lot of damage. 44. I don't understand. Like, they'll use their special attacks when it's the weakest attack, but, you know, when they have their normal attacks, they won't use them. It's stronger. It's like, oh, we want to drag this out. Okay. Alright, we got some Guardian Water. That's nice. Okay. Oh, I wish I had some incense. It would stop me from running into so many battles. Let's heal up here. You know what? Let's just use a healing leaf. Let's just use a healing leaf. There we go. 200 HP. Now, there is going to be a boss at the end of this, and these bosses are really ridiculously overpowered for this type part in the game. Like, if you didn't know that you would have to grind in that first area, these bosses would be... These two monsters that we'll actually end up fighting, they're freaking ridiculous. And dead. Yeah, but wow, 300 damage. And yet the spell that I'm trying to get, you know, it's funny too. Every time I first entered here, the very first battle, I would run into the spell that I need. But I guarantee you, because I'm recording, the game knows it. It's like, no, we're not going to give it to you. You're going to suffer. You're going to suffer not having... I wish it had a cooler name for the spell, but literally what the spell attack is called is Bubble Crush. Really? Nidos, go away. Jesus. Alright, let's see here. What we got going on up here? Oh, two things of grass. Okay. Gazam? The sigh of disappointment. How much XP does Raiden need to level up? I'm curious. Because if it comes right down to it, I might just head back to the monastery and just grind with him in the party so he can actually do stuff. Oh, hey. Another cure amulet. Goddamn. I think that's the second one I've gotten. No, magic amulet. Okay, this one protects from venom. Alright. Also, there's two different types of poison. There's venom, and then there's toxic. Toxic is a whore, because it halves your attack. And it does double the damage venom would do. Oh my dear god! Alright, I need to give you a defender chain. I forgot about that. Come on. Let me just see what's over to the left here. Oh, 2 treasure chests. Sweet. Alright. Oh, hey, look. It's his first equipped weapon. And an antidote. Alright, we're going to equip that on him now. Wow. 56. He went from 40 to 56. Okay, everybody. Well, that's going to do it for this part. I don't want to drag these episodes on too long or anything, so I will see you in the next part when we actually conquer this forest and I get my freaking magic spell. Take care, everyone, and be safe. Later!